Yes, we are live.
Boom, boom. It's
Live.
Tell your friends
Aish.
to tell their friends.
But I
that
need to
your favorite
put this
podcast-
offer, man, because
Your favorite podcast is back.
yeah, your favorite podcast.
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday,
And you know how we do on a Friday?
and this is podcast and samusa.
Today's podcast and samusa.
So today's podcast is being brought to you by Samusa from Dennis's, wherever he's coming from. But yeah, so we're excited to have you guys today. Today we have some crazy topics, right? So we're gonna go straight to it. Sidibanga some delays and the like, because you never know Ntima Eskom one. But we covered, of course, Eskom yeah, just I guess. But we covered, and we have we have everything sorted out. So I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Dennis is excited.
Very, very excited to be here again.
And we're here. So let's start, but we'll start with our reflections. So we have so many things to talk about today.
Absolutely.
If you want to just to get to comment, you can comment in the issues, and we're gonna bring your comments on the screen.
On the screen.
So we got and then we have our good producer Kellyon. So yeah, you can put your hands together for Kellyon.
Okay, for those that are streaming on my Facebook page, I said if you want to watch this but you don't have data bundle, please comment on the stream. Just let me know your number. I can give you a bundle, at least to watch stream and maybe Facebook tonight.
Dennis is coming from wherever he gets his money.
I just got paid like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. So he got paid and he's excited. So I'm excited. Let's do this. So today we have so many issues, but we're going to start with Dennis's reflection. So Dennis has had a crazy week. So it's me. So over to you, Dennis. What is happening, man?
Okay, so it's been a week. A lot of things that happened within the week from my end. Where do we start? What were my major highlights? I think I attended a few events during the week. To the December for the youth entrepreneurship kind of. Yeah, on International Youth Day. Yeah, with guys from Yali, KPG, there was Hago Golosi from HPG.
Shout out to KBG.
KBG.
Some fire ideas.
KBG has got the I say, in a honest, the guys, KBG, if you happen to watch this podcast or you happen to, know that we appreciate your passion,
guys,
genuine
crazy ideas.
Okay, then with KBG is he doesn't just have ideas. When he's got an idea, he takes the first steps to start. That's why that guy, I say, that guy is
That guy is. We have a poem for the next few weeks. So I think probably some podcast with KB. But
I caught up with him and other guys. I went there to listen, basically. When
I was checking visually and I didn't see you speaking.
No. And I was there just like trying to reflect upon all the people were saying. There were young people that are going to business, and there were these people that have got business and all that. And for me, I think it was more like a reflection of I've been in this several times now for several years. I've been in these forums, but I love the energy that going and the fact that I knew most of the guys on the panel and their hustles. So it was very relatable to me. I haven't been really out here the entrepreneurship because of work the past years. But now that I'm back on this side, I wanted to just get
the feel.
What are people discussing? What is this that's going on in the space? And it was really
cool.
It was great.
Cool, man.
And I also took part in another conversation for the creatives. So we were discussing about the creatives can work together.
Yeah.
Why is it that people are not working together? And that was also fire vision.
Yeah.
And I think we'll have some comments from that later on. What people discussed and what are the challenges that creatives are facing in the space in this era. So yeah, those were really crazy.
Yeah.
We went out business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've bought you plantains.
Yeah. So Dennis has some plantains, right? You're gonna check them out. Carry on. Do the flip on that one. I see something. A flip. My flip.
Yeah, so I was selling plantains. And, I think one thing that I discovered is a lot of people want to meet up with you.
Yeah.
They always want to have like conversations with you about different things. And I'm one of those people that everybody's like, I say, can we meet up with this? Yeah, I drive to there. I go, I have, and I know people benefit from my ideas.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
You're the crazy idea guy.
Yeah, I have all these ideas, and you have a chat. People pick those ideas. They go to use them. Whether and wow, and I don't usually ask them to pay me.
Yeah,
it's like I'm meeting up with a friend. But over time I've realized that if I'm a creative person, that means my power is my ideas that I can create. Yeah. So nobody calls a doctor and just say, I'm coming to your hospital. Oh. No, you book an appointment, you go there, you pay. You pay. Even if it's your friend, you pay. Yeah. Lawyers, the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. So enough because we're so I made it my point from now moving forward. Yeah. If I'm coming to meet you, at least I need to have something that you can buy. Yeah. Probably it's food because I'm not gonna be selling you laptops or food. If you don't eat, you can buy for someone. But at least you also give something back. At least instead of me saying there was extra fuel on the
DJs will have
I never out to all the people that actually supported me. People just about that, and people said, bring me 6,000 plantains. I went to M-Hub. I've got like a customer base in M-Hub.
M-Hub, you and M-Hub are connected.
Those guys supported me. So that was it. So it was about me hustling and all that. Yeah, my boy is finally back. Yes, Tana is back. So and it's Friday. I think I missed his vibe in the home state. So it's good to have him back. I know we haven't yet really sat down and talked. But it's good to just have him back. So
cool,
so
man.
I think those are the high.
You had an interesting one.
Mine
not interesting. So I've been home, right? I've been home most of the days. I had a court. I was supposed to go to court for some issue. There's a case that is stuck like for a year or so, man. Like, so just crazy. So I went to meet the lawyer, some few technical issues, but my colleague finally went today. So it was me traveling to do that. Then I was home all time because the thing is, I had launched the premiere of a podcast with Protasio, right? Episode 25. Man, 25 is crazy. It's crazy, the feedback that I've got, man. The people that are coming out just to talk to me, saying,
there's a lot coming through, right?
Dude, I say, what I'm seeing right now, from what I'm seeing from that podcast, right, is that people want to talk about things, but they don't have a place where they can talk about
where they can actually open up about different things.
It says so much.
To be honest, when I was watching that podcast, okay, I had seen it but when it premiered, I was there watching that podcast, like listening to it now in detail and in full. Dude, the things that I ended up relating to in that. It was like, I was like, dude, I never thought about this. I never thought about this. So I think there are a lot of things that are relatable, and we all want to speak about some things. And we are suppressed. We don't talk about them. Mainly things to do with religion.
Specifically religion. Religion is covered, right? It's covered. People don't want to talk about religion. But there's so many injustices happening in religion that we need to talk about. And I'm happy to hear that some people are still willing to come through. And I'm looking forward to that. Whoever's going to come. so that we're gonna have a conversation with someone else just to talk about that. But yeah, shout out to Prodasio for coming out. His boldness is great. He's I don't know, man.
I don't think there are a lot of people that would like just say, Mike, I want to come talk about, I've seen your podcast, I love what you're doing, but I also want to bring my own story. I've heard about people that came through on that podcast, about musicians and what.
Yeah.
I also want to come there and just talk about my experience about religion and all that. So,
man,
a big shout out to you, Protasi. I know you're watching.
Yeah, Protasi.
I know you're watching. You can't miss the Friday night.
Yeah, Protasi is a good guy, man. And shout out to him for coming through. And I think, for him, I think we would probably have another conversation with him because I like some of his thoughts, right? And some of the thoughts that were coming through in our conversation. Because I think it was my first time talking to someone on issues to do with church, which is also my area of interest, specifically when it comes to... Yeah, I could have been a pastor by now, but yeah, it happened.
I could have also been a pastor. I think I've been...
So
my story is a guy that has really just grown up in churches, not just in churches. I went to a seminary for 5+ years because I was in the seminary. I would have been a priest, a Roman Catholic priest, proper. Yeah, I finished my Form 4, and then I went to the bridge between the minor seminary and major seminary.
Yeah.
That's where I actually...
And we know what happened.
I think one day I need to come back here and
explain.
Have we done the podcast?
We have done, but it was all about creatives, but not your life.
Personal.
Because this guy has a very crazy story. Much crazy.
I've always been like debating. If I want to unpack my story raw, the way it is, do I put it in a book or do I video series, whether it's a podcast or an audio? Because I don't think I have the energy book. I think I used to write, but now I proposal zero. Not a creative,
book.
Right?
Because you can get a ghostwriter, but you need to pay them and stuff. But I think we need to do that because people need to know your story. So your story is crazy. I know part of it. I don't know the rest of it.
I think, part of it, but not. I think there are very few people that know. Yeah, specific stories. Yeah.
Cool, man. But so those are our experiences. I was home. And when I got to back the podcast you released, a particular man of God, people who listen to the podcast saw that there was no attack to anyone. We were just discussing the issues that are happening in church, and people are abused in different ways. And if they do that, we call abuser. We talk about these things. If we don't talk about it, then we're being scared. We are not scared of this. This podcast is about freedom of speech, and we talk about these things. So I'm excited because of that. Looking forward to another episode coming on Monday. Sylvania, CEO of getting some crazy.
I saw, what you call that?
The teaser.
Looks like it's gonna be
crazy, man. It's crazy. We'll talk more about Eli, the management. And how management screw people. So, just get it on Monday, 3:00. It's gonna be an interesting one. Cool. Let's go straight to the stories. We have so many stories to discuss today. I need to see Kellyon give me a click. I don't want to look at my phone. I want to look at the big screen. I want to see. Sorry. What are we talking about? The first one. Shootings. The shootings. So Gorilla showed and I'll break down the Makawa one, the way I heard about it. You can talk about the Dave one. So I know that the Makawa was a fitness, but he was struggling with a bit of mental health issues from what I saw. And I think there are videos that are coming out that he was a bit, sometimes he would be out of control because of his temper and so forth. But in this story, what is said is that he didn't pay for a bill for 500 kwacha
For a bottle.
for a boat of water. So that boat of water, essentially, invited some flaggers because the barman, the bartender, or the waiter was trying to get the money, and then he was being, and then that involved the security gateway more, then the police, and then there was issues to do with him trying to grab a gun, and because of that, I don't know whether the gun was shot while they were arguing, or it was that he was somewhere and the police just lost it and shot him. I think we'll hear a story because I see that there's an investigation, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it there. But for me, man, that story was a crazy. It's like a movie, man.
Yeah, I was trying to recall. I think it wasn't on a Sunday. On a Saturday, I actually went by, and I just like
because
it was like
you're
around
always
9:10. I think we had no power, and I was looking for food, so I just went to get more, and I just sat in the car.
Yeah.
So when I started hearing this, I was like, was it just went there? But you know, get more at night. We love just sitting out there when it's like hot. Mainly when summer is like sit there, and I've seen people like arguing there at the car. When people when reading about what happened there, it's crazy to think that it was like a gun and someone really died there. It's one of those things. But then when you look at like my videos, I mean, it shows that there was something with the guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't in the right. He's been in rehab before and all that. Yeah. So it died in this way now. When like a bottle of water. Like, okay, this is not somebody who was trying to steal something. Or
No. Just a disagreement, right? On a bottle.
Maybe for me, I'm thinking, honey, it must have what happened when how did the shooting happen?
How did the shooting happen? Because that's where the interesting
violence. Was he really violent? And because the issue was really a bottle of water, 500 kwacha. People just like, okay, leave him. Yeah, you'd like make peace with 500. Anyway, add you up. It's somebody that these people actually know somehow. Never get more. It wasn't like a strange face around that area. So yeah, but it's one of those things about death. In this case, we can blame who would we blame? The police? But if it was accidental, probably this guy and he was maybe trying to whatever it was, and the policeman trying to protect himself.
Man, it's crazy,
and
man.
And the life was lost in that day.
Life was lost. I think the life would have been preserved. Sometimes I think maybe the management of the whole thing wasn't done properly. Sometimes I think about that. But also him as a person, if he was coming from rehab, people allow him to be somewhere in the evening, like around 11 drinking. I don't know.
This is where I'll go back to the same case. We are very negligent when it comes to people's mental health.
Yeah.
I was so disturbed. I was this week. I think earlier this week. Somebody posted something like, "I'm tired." I think of me, like it was more like a I wanna die.
I wanna die or something. Yeah.
See the comments that were there, bro.
Yeah. Kill yourself, man.
Bro, when you meet Judas Iscariot, say hi, bro. I said, it was like, so I was there with, okay, maybe I went and as Zag, maybe they know, maybe there's like, but this is on social media and this is like a public post. You can't respond just like that. It's like I say, Andrew, like we don't give a damn. We
don't care about.
No, we don't care, and families should really, I think, pay more attention to how people are behaving.
Yeah.
People cannot just have mood swings from nowhere and start behaving. No. We need to find a way of how to contain our brothers, our sisters, how to support them, how to even mental health.
Mental health issue.
It's very serious.
I think people could have been with a person at the particular time from the man. Right.
Friend. I know that's like a hey, I saw that.
For the guy, look at the guy, man. He's
Dude,
almost
he was a very, very funny guy. I've seen pictures of
I've
his
never
close
met him, but
friends.
from what I see, man.
He looks like he was like a guy full of life
Yeah.
and whatnot. I've seen pictures and but
It's crazy, man.
yeah,
Man. Oh, let's go to the other one, man. The Blantyre one. I have a statement from the police there. Maybe you want just to look at it.
All right.
But man, that one was a crazy one. Because I think if a person is being shot like that as an employee, look at the age. I want to understand how old the guy was. If he was 18 and above, we're cool. We can proceed from there. I want to understand the nature of the robbery that was being claimed. Otherwise, what I hear, crap, or someone accidentally, or there was a disagreement or something, and then something happened, other than it being a legit shooting. But yeah, the police had a statement, so maybe you can just let me know what you hear from the statement.
Okay. I'm still trying to read it.
Yeah. Because if you look at the guy, man, shot by the police. Not by the police, by
the boss.
Yeah, by the boss. Sometimes you're like, what is happening with guns in Malawi, man?
Do we just now have guns all over?
We need to talk about safety, man. We need to talk about safety and maybe, yeah. Yeah, you have something?
Yeah. Okay. So this boss, Tsogolani, says that Tsogolani had other 5 friends, and they broke into a building where they wanted to steal things from there.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's what he's saying, that he had like he was an insider for a robbery. So he was dealt with because okay. So maybe let me try just to the police statement. So it's the police statement of this is 10th August. Says that clarification on a Blantyre shooting incident misrepresented on social media. The police, the Malawi Police Service wishes to clarify on the shooting incident that happened in Blantyre, in which Mr. Rabiah Akar, a Lebanese businessman, is alleged to have shot and wounded his employee, Dave Tsogolera, who is suspected to have connived with criminals to break into his warehouse in Limbe. The Malawi Police Service hereby informs Malawi that 2 cases were opened in relation to the incident, and both have already been brought before court. The first case is that of acts intended to cause grievous harm, whose complaint is Tsogolera, and the suspect is Mr. Akar. It came before the court on August 9th, 2022. And Mr. Akar, whose licensed firearm has been confiscated by the police, was granted bail. Its hearing is will proceed August 30th. The second case is that of breaking into a building with intent to commit felony, therein whose complaint is Mr. Akar, and the suspects are Tsogolera and 5 others. The 5 who later implicated Tsogolera were arrested at the scene of the crime by police officers on patrol. The case came before the court on August 5, 2022, where all suspects were granted court bail, and it was adjourned to August 19th. Malawi Police employs Malawians to desist from circulating information they do not have full facts on, to avoid creating false illusions of insecurity in the country. Man, I don't know, but I have a problem with this.
Yeah.
One is who were picked on patrol. And those ones implicated the person.
So these guys are picked patrol.
Yeah.
And they say, we're with this guy. And the other guy has been shot somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know how these things are connected. And
yeah.
Anyway, we hope the truth comes out.
We hope the truth comes out.
Seriously, I don't know. Okay, so these people are in a warehouse. They're trying to steal something.
Yeah.
And the owner of the warehouse
comes in
and sees these people. I don't know how armed they were, the people that were trying to steal.
Yeah.
And in defense or in trying to protect his property,
he
decides to shoot this guy who
happened to be his employee. And the rest, 5 of them left, and they were caught by police. The story is just too direct, right? Too direct, right?
Okay, I think there's something that needs to be
sorted.
To be sorted or to be... We need to find out how cases work in our justice system. Okay, from the police to the courts. Yeah. I think there are some irregularities in how cases are handled when similar things happen, depending on who is involved. So
depending on who is involved.
Yeah.
Malawians, we need to be careful, honestly, when it comes to every case that involves people, if it's not being fought on social media, you find that there's a lot of injustice happening. Yeah, to the person, specifically Malawian. And this is one of the instances that I think if this person wasn't having a social media limelight, probably this issue could have been sorted out already. But maybe it's coming in because of that. But yeah, I hope we'll hear more and probably there'll be justice. If justice is that the person, this employee, was really in the wrong side of the law, let him be dealt with. Yeah. But if justice is that this colleague Lebanese really messed up and just wounded this person without the proper cause, then let him also be prosecuted. The issue is we need to sort these things out. So yeah.
Cool. I think let's jump on comments that people have sent through on topic.
Yeah. Are people talking about it?
Yeah. On my stream is Cynthia Jimalilo who says, let me start with he says, how sure are the police kuti social media reports are fake? Anakakhala kuti ndi Malawi, hayi ndithu mukanamva wamangidwa. Yeah, and hoping for the truth though, justice is not free in Malawi. Absolutely. And Protasio says, malo mosata nkhani kuikapo ndemanga mkungoti bando yanga Malawi anzanga. Hey. Okay, please also comment. I'm doing the bundle thing there. There is much happening, but let's talk about the
issues first.
Yeah,
let's talk about the issues first.
Yeah.
The bundle issue will be sorted later.
That'll be just your number on my other post.
On the post that Dennis has done. Sure. But anyway, let's jump to the other issue. The other issue is very crazy. Interesting.
What's crazy. The next issue? Let's see.
Yeah. Sexting with minors in UK. Simfukwe.
Ow.
So before we talk about this issue, there's a video we had prepared.
Yeah, please. Let's watch this and now we're going to break this thing down.
So we had cut it.
Yeah, we need the most important thing.
Yeah. So carry on, do the magic.
If I say I'm 43, do you believe that?
On the social media?
No, here. I'm 43, do you believe that?
Yeah, the way you...
43, yeah? So if she tells you that she's 14, you have to believe that. Do you know that it's a criminal offence to do what you've done?
Yeah.
The police are going to be called and you're going to be arrested today. Based on this chat. No, not today. No, not today, Mr. Simfukwe. No. Why? Why do you want me to forgive you?
He's forgiven.
Why? What's this going to do to you?
thing is,
Answer my question.
Yeah.
What is this going to do to you?
I can get you. You mean?
You get arrested, how is this going to change your life? Is it bad for you?
Yeah, is it?
Why is it bad?
It's gonna be bad
Why?
because you understand?
Yeah. Then don't talk to children sexually.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Malawi?
I'm from Malawi.
Yeah. What's the legal age of consent in Malawi?
Okay.
How old do you have to be to have sexual relation with somebody in Malawi? How old?
In Malawi,
In Malawi?
18.
18. In the UK? How old? There we go. How old? 16.
16.
16 in the
16
UK.
years?
16. So if you was talking to this child in Malawi, you would be in trouble, just like you are in the UK. What gives you the right to talk? If I say I'm 43,
That's a video. It's crazy.
Yeah, so if you have watched that video, right, you see that there is this guy called Simfukwe who went to the UK, right? 3 months into the UK, Dennis is telling me now, and then he sees a girl, I don't know, a minor to be specific, and starts texting with a person, and is having like sexting with a person.
Sexting is sending my messages. Nkhani zakuchipinda.
Zakuchipinda.
Mungapange kuchipinda ndi munthu pa phone.
Yeah.
Sex texting.
Sex texting.
So this met this kid.
Yeah.
14-year-old girl. So I think photo imene tinalo kumalayo kuno.
Yeah.
Tazolowera ife I think my generation got 19 chama 80
Yeah.
Timoneka we still look this young,
Yeah.
small bodied. Ana masiku ano even kumalayo kuno kupano.
Even kumalayo kuno, yeah.
A 16-year-old asiyo kamuona. Okati men and girls.
Yeah, a
even
grown up
guys,
person, yeah.
Very grown up. So this guy uja 3 months basi, I think ndi weekend ndikayione. Akazoti ndi Malawi. Kusaka
Gondolo swag.
UK. No, seriously, this is not a funny thing, but honestly, guys,
Yeah.
sometimes the basics. If you are to a girl,
Yeah.
find out their age.
How
These
old
how
are
old
you?
are you? And just whatever they tell them, believe it. But if you can do further research, check their ID, just know. Because I say, ignorance is not.
It's not the absence of you being prosecuted, right?
No. I don't see how she looks. No ways.
Yeah, so this guy, the funny thing, right, is this guy, I don't know if those were the parents, so they called him and asked him questions. You were sending, sexting rather, this minor. Do you know that this person was minor? I said, yes. No, I didn't know, because people on social media lie. But she say that I'm a minor, I'm 14. But like, yeah, but you know, people can lie on social media. This is where things get wrong, honestly. You need to believe when women says,
I am this.
I am young, I am sick, I don't want to do this. Just accept that that's the truth. Because there's this thing around Malawi and the masculinity of men, right? Where the issue is, if she's no, she wants it. Tower.
Pali kauche nika belief kamene kwati
Yeah.
mkazi akauti akukana.
Yeah.
Akufuna.
Yeah, so this guy was picked. I was asked questions. He was like, I thought this person was not a minor. But this was a minor. He was asked questions. At what age someone can give consent to sexual issue like 18? Like in UK it's 16, meaning that even in Malawi we are more strict here.
Yeah, than the UK.
than in the UK, right? In terms of how we put our age ranges. But this guy got excited. 3 months, he wanted to show whatever energy he has picked from Malawi, and yeah, he got into trouble. I don't know whether he has been arrested, but the guys were saying that they wanted to arrest
have him arrested.
Yeah, and he started apologizing, Pepan.
So the thing is, if you are caught like that, because that already showed Gudi, he had already agreed to what had happened.
Yeah, and
you go into the UK. Kumena say if you have you are a sex offender. Like,
and with minors,
and sex offender with a minor, your chances of doing anything are very
limited. And if it's not going to serve jail time, obviously it's not going to get an opportunity. No. But I think this is a lot of people. Yeah. Because people get comfortable these days. Andy did the whole thread. What's up? Dude, that thing is going to be kept. People, as far as even engaging the network or even the company that is giving you the technology to get that evidence. Yeah. Because a sex offender has not to be celebrated. Come on, we should learn from Akar. You see what has happened to him, man.
It's a mess. It's a
mess, man. It's
like
a mess.
Global icon. But global look how it's going down because of.
So we know wajogera kuchiputula huko.
Mutokoza mulungu mwatawa mbanje mwafika ku UK azana kulakala bwera ku UK kumina koma you are there and
trying to get laid.
Work hard, bro. Man. Work hard. Focus on hustle jani bas you are busy chasing women minors and then come on. But bottom line is let us believe women. When they say no, let's believe it. When they say I don't want to do this, they don't want to do it. Yeah. When they say I'm a minor, they're a minor. Leave them. Don't do anything. Just leave them and focus on people that are willing. And the consent is very important. Very important. Get consent prior to whatever engagement you want to have, but get consent. So yeah, this issue is a crazy one. Child protection have to be taken seriously, and this guy, being in the UK, I think because you can do that and you just faked it. Dude, you can't do that in other countries. I think it's a lesson that other organizations can be serious about this matter. Absolutely. So, Simfukwe, we I don't know if I sympathize with you. I feel pity for you that you can travel from Malawi with this problem. You go there, you have an opportunity. This is what from wherever I say, and you end up. There are like a lot of L people there that you can negotiate. Yeah, but no, please. Minors. It's a no-go zone. You can't do that. It's a no-go zone. So yeah, we just hope for the best for you. But we hope your story teaches other people. Yeah, about we're praying. We're praying for you. Child protection issues. Tizikupempherera nasi. Momoti muzitipempherera mwapita ku UK muzipemphera dziko limene likudutsa mavuto kuno. Mufuna ife tiyambe kupemphererani chifanya mavuto amene mukuma. Masiputa chifanya cha libido. Anyway. Simfukwe. Yeah, let's go to the other one. We're trying to be quick today. What is next? Kizz Daniel. Daniel in Tanzania. Hey. Okay, what's wrong with Kizz Daniel? I don't just understand. For me, I think. What is it? For me, I think Kizz Daniel was out of the game. Burna Boy killed him. Most of the artists in Nigeria, right, have really gone global, and they're breaking these global filling up stadiums and stuff in the UK, in the US. So this guy is coming from there for me. So what happened in Tanzania that he had not to perform citing, of course there were alleged issues that he cited that he didn't have the churn. And later on, it comes to apologize, saying no, it wasn't a chain, it was an issue to do with all the clothing and stuff. But even the explanation, gadgets that I use, I said in my laptop. Okay, serious, I'm trying to figure out. Okay. And how would you? Okay, who keeps their laptop with their things? Check in the checking luggage. That's the thing, because checking luggage, you can't keep your DJ set, your music set. Like in a laptop, but That's a lie.
That's
That
a
was
lie.
lie.
That's
Kizz
a
Daniel,
lie.
give us another excuse.
Yeah,
Koma,
yeah.
my said you got all your valuables. I say you will have them in your carry-on luggage. You have your people.
Yes. You can't keep your cert, right? Kept. No. You need to keep it with you so you can check it. And probably after kungo sika mandege muja, it means people will just have access. The DJ will quickly have access to the set. They're checking it. Everything is okay. But if that happened, obviously something wrong happened with the attitude. So for me, this is my theory. My theory is this guy lost it all. Because this has happened several places.
Shows. This was like the fourth time it was happening. Like his show has gone berserk.
Delays
in
and all those things. Why is that not happening with the rest of other artists? Is it that he doesn't have a competent team?
Performing week in, week out. We haven't heard anything that he has done. As in a Wizkid, they are touring.
Yes.
It's just Kizz Daniel
who happens to delay, to underperform.
I don't know whether he's trying to use all this as his stunt to talk about him, but this is disrespectful for the people that paid a table for $5,000 US dollars.
That's crazy, man.
That's a lot of money, honestly.
Yeah. So we have Kelly wants just to show us a video. So yeah, check. Yeah.
So that's Kizz Daniel being dragged from the hotel into that van. Kubida kuseo, yeah. There were a few like a few funny memes that came out. I saw a post in about Twitter. Kizz Daniel trying to and they in the police cell trying to wake. Don't sleep, wake up. And I know how some local guys have also used that in Malawian context.
Yeah, in Malawian context, we know that
collect your money.
proper whatever with TNM on the summer one. We back? Yeah. All right. So you see him on the picture. Look at the guy. He had to do a suit, right? That is
Proper orange, proper gear, like everything on point.
You put a stand.
In a matter. Okay, so when I when I read the U10
Yeah.
questions, was this like a stunt? Like he designed this? Do you have the statement that he made?
There's a statement. Yeah, had shared on the group.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
just go there.
Just read it. Prophet go on. Remember?
Okay, I asked a question. I'm
Man.
gonna still ask this question because I'm still trying to understand.
This guy is
Man of
crazy.
God, how did God not show you that these things would be like this?
So I don't trust this guy. I say. He's
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I hear your question. How was he not told?
Wait,
Just
let me read the report on Zodiac.
Yeah.
The report says, moments after joining People's Party, Prophet David Mbewe has called. In a statement made available to Zodiac Online, Prophet Mbewe, who is also leader of Freedom of Worship and Economic Liberation Movement, says the bone of contention is failure by PP Politburo to distance the alliance allegiance. In quotes, the major term was that PP leaves the Tonse alliance. As it is, I have no option but to side with Malawians. I was surprised that minutes after being welcomed, I was offered a position in the board of a statutory corporation. I am principled and cannot participate in this cartel. The statement quotes Prophet Mbewe as saying, there I want. So,
And
okay. So he says he was offered.
that's another interesting one.
Yeah, for me that was like one very interesting one that I really wanted us to like.
I'm disappointed. Why am I disappointed is if you are going in a party and you have a demand, why going to a point where you are being welcomed and it's a ceremony when you haven't the issues?
And you're saying the big tail PP leaves the alliance, the
Yes.
Tonse alliance, and you
Hey.
go to be welcomed. Why not let me leave first?
Yes.
And then you get welcomed.
And you
into it?
get welcomed.
And that's like in hours. Denounce allegiance from. I don't get it.
Like, okay, the President Joyce Banda has been on the campaign trail with Tonse Alliance. She's a very important member.
That alliance, absolutely.
Her son,
Actually, the vice president said they agreed
yeah,
when they met Joyce Banda.
Joyce Banda,
for them
because
to vote.
she's an important member. You can tell me that but I will call you a neighbor in politics, right? The only thing that you have is the prophetic,
the following
the following of
because
people,
of your prophetic,
which is also
about later in
Later.
line with this same.
who are you meant to tell a party to leave the alliance? What numbers are you bringing? What value are you bringing, man? Like,
I don't know.
This guy.
So if this was like prophetic that God
Yeah.
joined this, why did God show him a clear picture of how things like this is indecision basically.
Indecision.
This is a proper sign of somebody who can make a decision. But this is somebody who has a massive following of people who believes in things that he says to be true.
To be true, man. But a person like that is fond of. You're making a very important point where you say, he could be a prophet. How wasn't he
No.
Come on, man. I've told you that I doubt people that jump on the prophet ticket because they just want to control masses, man.
Nah.
That guy doesn't.
No.
Yeah, we respect the guy, but I think he's a controversial guy.
Yeah, he is. I think,
Even what he does.
like, seriously, I haven't been really following
Eee.
him. Like, I
You
know
don't
I
wanna
had a
do
friend
that.
who used to pray at his. But for me, I haven't really had. I know I would have something to say about other prophets or other.
You don't wanna
apostles
do
because
that,
I thought-
man.
But I think, yeah. So
You don't want
this
to do
is
that.
crazy.
He's a very complicated. But yeah, there was a very important element into that. Immediate after being welcomed, he was given a board,
a post
post
in a board
in one of the
statutory-
statutory corporations in Malawi. Man, if that is true, is this how people are being given positions in government?
In a, I like seriously, if it ever happens that Prophet Mbewe says this, tell us how this happened. We need to
I
understand.
didn't understand. Like after joining, then
Just
you
joining
a
already.
post was
A post is-
available.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, no.
No, but if that is true, that really happened.
Yeah.
No, I think we are in trouble. We
Yeah.
thought we had like more of trouble, but I think we still have
If
problems.
if people are being given roles like that, right? I think there's a lot of challenges that we need to deal with. In the country when it comes to governance, politics, and how people are given positions. Is it out of merit because they are capable of doing something, or out of political appeasement?
association,
Which is
Association
crazy,
appeal.
man.
No, but
Crazy.
I hope we can dive deep, whether it's the mainstream media, but I hope we can dive
There,
deep
yeah.
into that. How did this
How did this
post
happen? And
come? Like,
what
what was
post
the
was
criteria?
it?
Yeah.
How was he given that post? I don't know,
No,
man.
we need to understand.
It's crazy.
I actually now this drives us to our next issue.
Yeah.
Okay, we just started talking, but today is the International Youth Day,
Day.
and a big shout out to all the young people out there. Okay, well, do you know why I'm laughing? I'm thinking when you say young people out there,
people?
who are these young people?
Who are these young
'Cause,
people?
Yeah, they're like old people that are sitting where young people need to sit.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So I was like thinking about age. Usually I think you and me, when we say young people, it's always to 35.
18 to 35, yeah.
Like the youth.
the youth, yeah.
This is 18 to 35. But in this case, I think there are bigger brackets to young people. So yeah, today we really wanted to dive deep into being a young person in Malawi.
In Malawi.
We can say that without fear. We have worked with young people. I
Yes.
think our previous role where we
Yeah.
used to work, our mandate was to work with young people from Malawi and the UK.
Yeah.
And everything, I think for the years that McDonald was there, I was there. Our thoughts, our conversations were all to do with what can we do about young people, about developing opportunities for young people, whether it's academically,
Yeah.
whether it's job opportunities,
Yeah.
whether it's whatever. So I've sat in the boardrooms to talk
Yeah.
about young people in Malawi
Yeah.
and all that. So when we sit here and start
When we
talking
sit
about
here and they start talking about young people, a person who's worried about the future of young people, who's angered to an extent because of what is happening to young people, and who feels like young people sometimes are doing these things to themselves. So let me explain. One, I know we have someone who has to join on this one.
Yeah, we'll be joined, I think, by a variable. We'll
Yeah.
see if we're able to get a variable. I think will be joining us shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're
Yeah.
able to get more comment on her or whatever, let's see what young people will have to say.
We'll have to say about it. But this is the thing, man. I feel like young people are being led by old people to do things that young people want to do. Then where people are thinking, they are who are not matured because they haven't had experience and so forth.
Yeah.
but people can still not make decisions.
Yes.
They can still not lead. Their fellow young people can still not speak apart from just being asked from a survey, but not from a perspective of them doing the actual thing. Sometimes I look at it from that perspective. Now I look at it from another angle where I see young people in number, having forums, they would come on this podcast and share their thoughts and work as a team, decide just to follow people because of political affiliations. Just to follow people because of some church prophet kind of person who's giving them a particular thought process and so forth. They are being divided by to understand. Young people need to be led by young people who have experience of how to engage with young people, but also have interfaced with old people to get whatever old people are scared of doing.
Yes.
And all those things. So I look at it from both angles. I'm like, why is this happening? Why and why do young people leave this in the hands of old people?
It's
man.
Okay. Last week the president made several appointments to different ministries, departments, and statutory corporations, and he has recalled a retired officer to the position of the director of immigration, something like that. And there was an uproar from young people, like, why are you calling? And the president said, what an old man sees sitting down, a young man cannot see while standing.
He said that?
Yeah, there's a quote that I read on a publication about that, and
I wish he didn't say.
I sat there. Kudos to the president for women empowerment.
He's doing a lot.
But on this one, if I don't know because I've got a problem. Honestly, I have not worked in the civil service, but I think we have kind of worked with the civil service.
Yes.
From when I was with the department of the Malawi Tourism Council.
Yeah.
We used to work a lot with the Ministry of Tourism and all that.
Yeah.
And then even from our previous work, we had a lot of interactions with the ministries and all that. And we know how difficult it is to get things done. Yeah. The system is archaic. Yeah. It's a very outdated system. And why the system is archaic is because the people that are in charge to man change. Yeah. Why they want to change? They are okay with the status quo. Yeah. Why? They are mostly old people. Yeah. So, innovative, whatever. Yeah. Give them 3 to 6 months. Probation. They
also say, we cannot do this. We need loose minutes. After the director's approved, we don't have to. We look for says, someone is somewhere in Salima or they've gone for a holiday, so wait for two weeks for the person. They have made the approval, the payment. Yeah, meeting we need a director.
And these are people that even when they're there, they'll just sit there and just listen.
And
the technocrats are the ones that are supposed to like push things.
Read a statement that you wrote. But those three statements that you wrote as a person. Yeah.
That's it. So I don't know. I know that civil servants can't just be moved like that. Yeah. And yeah, we all know the whole importance of institutional memory and whatnot. But I think we need to shake up the civil servants. Thought like that. There was a time that I said, I was just thinking, I think it was entire, I don't know if it was entire Peter Mutai. I think it was entire Peter Mutai. Yeah. I think we need more like a parallel structure. Yeah. That looks like the structure. Yeah. But okay, the way we have got shadow ministers. We need like a parallel structure. The ministry, let's say, Ministry of culture. I mean,
Yeah.
so there are people, my PS, find young people that are doing things that are they have all these technology things going on and whatnot. We need to bring them on board and see what can they offer.
Yeah.
Create a structure. It's a kind of civil service muja. Come kali pambali pa civil service part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who can critique what
the PS is doing? Yeah.
He's not part of the civil service, but he's there just critiquing.
Yeah.
I say these guys cannot read emails. This other guy anabanga apply for a post and analandira Eugene Kalata.
Yeah.
Kuti apite kuma interviews by post. My interviews that analikatidzana. So it's like, why did you just write me an email? You send a post. Emails are not in government as an official channel for communication. For real?
Yeah, you have to write side and
hard copy on a file. Like, I don't know. I don't think that.
Yeah.
But all people cannot think that way.
They can't think
we
that
actually
way.
need into a set of young people that can assist in changing that narrative. He was interested in this topic of old people still being in the forefront of running things.
Yeah. So Kondwani, you're being looked in by on, so you can switch on your ear. And audio. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Kondwani Shimatido.
Hi.
We can't hear Kondwani. We can't hear. So
Can you hear me?
Use a phone to hear you. Otherwise,
Can you?
we're trying to
hear you.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. Can you hear us, Kondwani?
Okay, wait. Let me try to-
So Kondwani is coming through.
We want to hear he has got all these crazy thoughts about about work and what he thinks needs to be done. So I want to hear from him. And we're also trying to get a hold of Verepi Madise to join us as well, to also hear her side of things, how she looks at how things are run. So we hope she can also join us. Yeah, we might have both of them, I think.
I think if Verepi is ready, you can look.
Yeah, let's get Verepi on now. Okay, cool.
And Kondwani is back. So just add all of them.
Add all of them and let's have this conversation.
Hi, Verepi. Hi, Verepi. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us, Verepi?
You're on mute, sadly.
Can you check that you're not mute? And Kondwani, if you can speak, also speak so we can see if you're...
I'm here.
We got you.
All right,
Verepi.
cool.
You're audible, yeah?
Verepi and Kondwani, we're happy to have you join us on this conversation on the International Youth Day.
All right.
We want to hear from you, different perspectives. What I want to ask is, why do you think we have this intergenerational gap between mainly people that are in the civil service or in higher positions and the young people? And what do you think needs to be done to bridge that gap that is there?
Over to you, Verepi.
Right. I think we cannot take out. Yes. Can I go on?
Go ahead. Can you hear us very? Okay, let's try Kondwani. Kondwani, can you try to answer what I just asked very? Why is there this gap?
The headsets might be an issue. Try just to plug them and speak.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, Smith says Bobo. Yeah, his network is bad. We'll go international.
Kondwani Shimatilo.
Your network is
your
bad.
Your network.
So Kondwani's network is bad. Just get him in. Your sound is not coming through.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, you're coming through now.
Okay, so I can hear you.
Yes, we can
Yeah.
go. Tell us, Kuti, why do you think we have got this gap and what needs to be done?
The age gap, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I haven't followed the conversation properly because I was offline, but I want to add something else. We have had like people being appointed into some government positions recently, and those people who started like maybe 15 years ago, and then they have been appointed back to head some of these positions. But now, when we are comparing whatever these things are happening, we should look also the different countries where things are happening, young people around, whatever they are doing. I think the first thing that I see is just the perception that people have. I've had like experience before as well in workplaces, in different places, whereby people say, we were waiting for someone to come, and then they are telling me that they are waiting for because that why I'm still there. Because people expect old people in places who can do something different eventually. But at the end of the day, it does fluctuate. That sometimes when you have like the young blood that is eager to learn, it has the energy to acquire knowledge and skills and even to impress. It might be better to bring changes as well. Also, sometimes what matters is the environment again, where someone is. I would also share another different experience whereby in my line of work, I go to some place and I tell them that in Malawi, you can also build the software applications, right? People look at you at your age, height, and everything. They'll be like, that can be possible. If you dare to do this project as a Malawian, we want to accept it and we are not funding it, right? Now you start asking questions why people are making those kinds of decisions. You discover that we as young people, we are not even being appreciated and we are not being given the chance to dare, right? So that whatever we can do, we can manage to impress other people around. If you look at countries like Kenya, Rwanda, US, Nigeria, all the game changers around, they are young people around. They have that kind of thinking that is so different, and then they can hack way around all those processes that are supposed to happen there. The other thing is, if you look at the vacancies in these newspapers online, you'll discover that they're looking for someone who is like 15 years
Oh, hold on.
the network.
In experience, 10 years change to make sure the gap is not as far as also transitions whereby the knowledge and the skills that these older people have, it has to be transferred to the younger ones in most of the times. They have to be mentored. I look at people who are so old to be our mentors, to guide us, to tell us what to do. Maybe these people to be appointed as in some places as board of directors, in some places, not as the CEO running the things. People will be like, when were you born? We have been here like for years and years. I'm like, no, these are new things. The world is changing each and every day. We can't be using all those ways we have been using like in the 1960s, 40s. Imagine how technology has changed in Malawi just from 2012 to 2022. It has been so fast, right? Now, if we don't adopt people who can also change fast, nothing will happen eventually. Because the speed is important, time is important, knowledge is important, even learning is so important at some point in time. So young people are being neglected, they can bring change, people can do better actually. Don't just understand people by just looking at them or the way they are. No, they can do better things and they have been doing things. I've been meeting a lot of young people. They have been complaining, and there are people who can deliver. I met once a guy who has been working on some project, but some other people were blocking him, telling him that he can't do it because he's young. Then he had to work on another project whereby he impressed them, and then they were surprised that he can do it. So age is just a number, as we will say. People can grow faster. People can grow young. People can do things that are different from what they look like. So maybe there must be a consideration on how these things can be handled eventually at the end of the day. So that was a very interesting topic. I wanted to talk about the age. So age doesn't matter. Young people can do better. We can do things differently. I mean, Obama did something better in those days. I mean, everyone thought he is younger and stuff. I think there are so many young people out there. They are doing great and better things. So maybe there must be something that must be done to bring change. So, yeah, that was observation and
Great
contribution on what
insights,
has
man.
happened.
Great insights. Great insights, man. Thank you for that, man.
Conan, thank you so
There's so many areas you've touched on. People getting jobs and because they're young and so on. True elements of what I think theme of this year is talking about ageism and how the age affects people in different ways. Sometimes when people are too old, they're deemed not competent. But of course, there are biological elements we need to look into that. But when people are young, they're also deemed not capable. But yeah, I'm happy that you brought the issues to do with consulting work and stuff because young people face a lot of challenges when they're working just because you're young and so forth. So yeah, critical
people
elements.
keep saying
Yeah, let's try to share his thoughts. But thank you so much, man. You have shared really practical of what is happening, and I wish people were taking us seriously. I wish things were better. That would be better.
Thank you so much, Kondo. Thank you. Let's now
Thank you.
get to very and also her side of just.
Yeah.
Very happy, very happy. Are you there? Okay, so I think we're waiting on very happy.
Yeah.
I don't know with what Kondwan was saying.
Yeah.
On issues of, let's say, consultant.
I can hear
For
you hear.
Yes,
we can hear you. Very happy. We can hear you. So give you the floor. Please talk to us what you think about these issues, and yeah, what are your perspectives, and which sectors are you more concerned about?
Okay, thank you very much, Dennis and Mark, for this opportunity. So I am here on behalf of Good Talent, an emerging creative hub for artists in Malawi. We're mostly concerned with the creative industry, the direction that's going, and what are the issues surrounding young artists in Malawi. That's where we're concerned with. Now, for the international day, we managed to have a chat with various artists from all over Malawi on a WhatsApp group, discussing several issues, especially about the generation gaps that seem to exist in this industry. Now, I do not standing on the shoulders of giants. I mean, we need giants to lift us up. Nation needs to be there to act as a stepping stone for young people to be lifted up in Malawi. We cannot have a situation where it's just about a certain kind of age group that industry for a long time. Yes, they've mastered the tricks, but to be able to even learn the hand with the young artists of this generation so that they can wait and they can also be able to build up the young and upcoming artists. And just to continue on that, we seem to be having a lack of a system in the creative industry. We don't know what or which sector is responsible for kind of things to do. So we have an industry that seems to be doing well, but it is not properly formed. So everybody, and then when we look at the value, because maybe some people complain about the kind of value that young artists are with, but then who are people that are supposed to set the standards of value? Do the young people kind of detail we need to put in their work, in their form of art, so that it excels? Because if other people that have done that, be able to teach the upcoming generation what they can use to also excel. So as Good Talent, we are really concerned about the happening industry, and we are trying to bridge that generation gap by bringing the older artists in form of our profession.
Hi, Verep.
You're breaking. Great insights. Great insights. But you're breaking. Maybe the internet.
Hello, V. Can you hear us?
Yes, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
We can hear you now.
All right.
Hi,
I
Verep.
seem to be having a technical.
All right. Okay. Cool. But at least I think you have shared with us a lot, and I think just as a recap of what you said, you were talking about how you had a conversation yesterday with creators from across the country, and I think the key that came out clear was the issue of structures or systems that actually help younger artists or creatives to flourish, and also the gap that is there between the elder artists or creatives and the younger ones on how best to bridge that gap. talk about issues of collaboration where can actually with experience artists in their craft and probably share ideas where there's their networks and also what they know, because I think young people are more into the tech and while the other ones might be maybe rich in content and whatnot. So there has to be really a balance on how do we bring these people together, the younger generation and the elder generation. And it's good to see what you're doing at Good Talent in setting up these places or platforms where artists can actually collaborate work together.
Interesting ideas around the creative space, and I think Good Talent is doing a lot of work. I happen to be at one of their events, and I know they're committed. And the Nyokasi, right?
Yeah, Nyokasi,
They're
yeah.
so passionate about the space, and sometimes I ask myself, like, they give so much. I hope they are compensated.
Yeah, they're getting
They
the
give
same.
so much, man.
Exactly. They had a workshop in Blantyre
Yeah.
last week. Was that? I think it was last week.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yes. So we've had issues to do with internet. It's not us. It's service providers. I'm trying to look at a reliable source of internet for the show, so that at least we can. We'll try a couple of them. I think we have been using Airtel and TNM for the previous ones, and even this one we're navigating through Airtel and TNM. We will try different networks so that we can sort this out. But thank you so much, Verabi. Your ideas are quite amazing. I was saying, if you were able to hear me, that I think you guys will get compensated because you're doing a lot in the space. You're doing a lot. You have so much passion in the space and so on, which is good for the space, the creative space, and so forth. There's more good talents that need to come through in order to change the status quo, because status quo is not scalable. The status quo has so many issues, there's so many red tapes and stuff. So you guys are doing good. Capacity is a way to go, and opportunities sharing is a way to go. So yeah, because we're having challenges with the internet, our next topic is about Airtel. The prices.
having a blast,
Yeah.
trying not a blast, but at least being there.
At least being
Because
there.
even their data bundles, when you buy them, you still have I don't know.
Yeah,
You still have challenges with connectivity.
Challenges
and
of connectivity, and that's the challenge that we have right now. Like,
Yeah.
we're here, we're trying to do a Friday live show, but look at the connectivity is really bad. I have I think five megabytes bandwidth for TNM, and Airtel I think is basically it's open. But look at it, we have challenges. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll try a different company. I think next week we'll try a different company.
Yeah,
And
until
we'll
we
get the
find one
reviews.
that's
I'm
like
gonna
maybe-
talk to a company, tell them there are challenges, let them come with a solution. We'll see and we'll try. I'll try also talk to TNM. They're my best. I'm my best customers. I'll try to talk to TNM as well, just to see if they have anything to say. But yeah, let's talk about Airtel, man.
So Airtel has just announced that they have revised their Mofire internet bundles, and what they have really done is they've just like cut half 50% of what they were offering.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
initially we could say have revised their prices upward by 50%.
They've revised
the more
their,
fire bundles.
yes, the price is upward by 50%, and this is boring. This is boring because look at it. Like for 500 kwacha, which is 499 kwacha, 24 hours, you're getting, was that 4 GB? 2 GB. Now you're getting 1.1
GB.
For 999 kwacha, you were getting was that 4 GB, and now you're getting 2.2. And so on the 9,999, you were getting 50 GB. Now you're getting 27.5, right? And even the performance is bad.
Nah,
because
it's not impressive, honestly.
Man.
Honestly, I was on Pantete for like 6 months. Yeah, and it was like a 5 MB one. Yeah, it was terrible, but it was manageable, kind of, at rest.
Yeah.
I would still stream like on my TV, on my laptop. Yeah, not as fast, not as clear, the picture quality, but at least it was that constant.
Yeah.
But I've tried to be doing Airtel. Oh shoot!
Ish.
Like it goes no network, like literally nothing.
Zero
Or, like,
network, you don't have contact. I'm like, okay, so can you give us, maybe there's a premium offer that we should buy for us to get a good connection?
No, it's
So
a bit crazy.
this is a blow, man.
Right now we are all happy and joyful. Kuti mwina kapena ma streams, we can be able to get things online and whatnot, which is basically what we have been trying to do. We have been trying to get used to that.
Yeah.
But from nowhere, we're now going back where
We're going back. We're going back, and it's crazy, right? I forgot to mention, I was celebrating that the podcast, the platform, Podcast with Mike channel, has been accepted in the YouTube partner program. So we can get some money. But look at this. If they are adjusting
the prices
prices
how do we
for
create
people.
content? How do we put content online?
Yeah, people will still have questions.
And how will people watch content online?
How will people watch our content online if this is a status quo? So this is disappointing.
Yeah.
I hope something will happen. I was listening to, there was Makra Open Day on was that on Thursday, which is yesterday? Yeah, I think yesterday. Wednesday somewhere there. So I liked what the Minister of Information and Digitalization, Honorable Gazako, mentioned about this, because they're saying that we're not impressed how you guys have changed. You have your own justifications, but we feel this could have been done better, and we don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. It's not like we're getting the best service in terms of quality. So if you raise the price, I was expecting that by today we'll get the best quality. But look at it, we're even struggling to stream here. Which is just like a setup of one source of communication, which is a camera, and then going to a laptop. And then the whole system. We are failing to do that effectively, even with an adjust pricing. So this is awkward. I hope things will change. Nyasa Mobile is coming next year.
Yeah, it's coming next year. I was talking to several guys yesterday about that. So excited about that. Let's see what they have on offer.
Another company is being given a license.
There's one in Blantyre. Yeah, I think I'm the manager.
No, those ones are just internet providers, but I'm talking about
network providers, even for
phones, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so another company, the Director General for Makra said they are, I don't know if they have given already a license to a different company, a new company, or they are yet to give one. So I think we'll have 4 by next year companies, so we can belong to how many numbers, I don't know. What I like about this is that probably to bring competition. And there's a project that was happening, the fiber in the home project.
Yes.
That we have fiber around now. I hope this one will improve the speed, because honestly, what we get is not a good deal at all. And
catalyst for that. We are already complaining about issues to do with the APIs and all that. Now, like, seriously, can do
the basic that you are paying. It's not coming for free, right?
No,
We're paying for it.
I hope they look critically into
They
that.
look into it, but also I
Yeah.
think we need to talk about quality. If you're giving me Panses, if you're giving me that, and you're giving me a guarantee of some space, you're giving me.
Sure.
Give me that. So yeah,
All right, cool. No, I think those are the key things that we are doing today.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope if you have anything, you can still comment on those posts, or if you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Give us suggested things that you want us to.
Yeah.
And don't forget to follow this podcast with Magnoni.
Magnoni.
Subscribe and click that button on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So you get notifications every time something new pops up. And we love you on our Facebook pages. So subscribe to Iman on Facebook page and Magnoni on Facebook pages.
On Facebook page as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get the content. Malawi, we need to have our own content. We need to talk about our things. We'll go live more. This one is gonna be here. I hope we can do more lives just to talk about things, react to things. But yeah, we need good internet. I can't emphasize this enough. Good internet. So if you know anyone who can plug us with reliable internet that won't make mistakes, we're not streaming like things here. It's just a 1080 quality, guys. We need 1080. It's not even 4K that we're streaming here. It's not even 6K that we're streaming here. So, but we can't even have a good quality, but we're willing to pay.
Cool.
So, man, but yeah, in a good note, we're excited. Dennis has his thing going on, selling so many things.
Yeah. I'm selling plantains. If you
Yeah.
want plantains, hook me up, guys. Hook me up. Support your boy.
Yeah.
And I've got something interesting coming up. We'll talk about this thing later on.
Yeah.
Today I'm gonna be leaving what we did a few weeks ago with Mark, so you can have a look.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing an exciting thing on your TV,
On your TVs.
on your streaming site.
It's coming.
Like this
Yeah.
is one of the biggest thing that I think I've been working on.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a game coming up. So
Yeah.
I hope you can stay there and follow this journey because it's gonna be getting
It's
interesting.
gonna be a crazy one. I think check out what is cooking. I've been seeing that happening, but I look forward to seeing that into a proper product.
Yeah.
But as we say, follow podcast with Magnoni, follow thinking differently with
thinking
Iman.
differently with Iman.
And then see you on the next one. Next week, Monday, as I've said, we have Sivania. She's talking some interesting stuff.
Music,
Music, management and
and
stuff.
all.
Guys, link up if there's anything else. But we have to sign out here.
Into the weekend. This is time for the weekend, guys. Where are we heading to? That is Sojaponda Comedy.
Yeah,
Is
that is
in
Sojaponda
town at BICC.
at BSCC. I'm
What
trying
else?
to get Daliso, in fact.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to get him. I was someone who called me. I think probably might be a call that I was missing here. I'll call them back. But I want to have that guy. It would be a crazy one. I would want to have you there on that one because it would be crazy. But yeah, we have to sign out, guys.
Cool.
Next one.